Well, as promised, we wanted to come back and share with you the finished leather sofa. If you saw it all finished up here, you know where we started with this completely bad leather couch. Best I can say, it just had a lot of issues. It was failing in every way, finished all failing, and it just looks tremendous. And so Dakota and I spent some time here this afternoon mixing up some other stain colors, and I wanted to show you the stain brushed out, and then I want to show you some additional mixes if you're interested. This is a toasted oak and provincial mix, this color here that you're looking at. And if you want to see what toasted oak looks like, this is toasted oak. And of course, mixing that with provincial, we lightened it down. Of course, this is both of those colors. This is provincial, brushed out and then pulled back here with a rag. And then this is toasted oak the same. Hard to see that it's pulled back here, but those two colors together made up this leather couch that you're seeing here. This is the color that the two blended equally together would produce. So lots of times you want to make a leather sofa out there, and maybe you want to come up with your own color. So we're going to give you a few hints, and you can start doing some of those yourself if you'd like. These are available, the stains. The all-in-one stain is available in an 8-ounce size can, and that's going to give you the ability to mix up some special colors if you would like. But let's show you a couple here that we started off making here today. So this is espresso and the color toasted oak together makes a beautiful gray. Let me show you that one. Espresso is a gorgeous color on its own, a pretty gray. And of course, you can get solid results, or you can use a rag and dial it back, as you see here. Those two colors together made up this gorgeous gray. And let me pull that back just a bit. So what a difference that color makes, blending it 50-50 together with toasted oak. That's the color of gray it makes. A very soft and pretty gray, and I'll lay it down here so you can kind of see the difference of how it would look on this couch. More of a true gray, less brown in it would be the best way I would describe that. So that one is a gorgeous colorway, and we have a couple more interesting ones. I want to show you this particular one first. And this one is in the, is this graphite?
Graphite, yes.
This is graphite, so another great color here, full graphite brushed on. This is graphite using a rag to dial it back. And here is the color we created with antique white mixed in. And here's the antique white, just so you can see that one full strength. And of course, dialing it back, hard to see that birch wood coming through there, but you can lightly see it. And there's a pretty gray that makes up, more of a, almost a cathedral color, if you know our paint colors. Very similar to that. So in other words, a 50% mix of that. And I'll show you what that one would look side by side of this one that we just made here out of the espresso color. So lots of different shades of gray if you're interested in some of those. And then one last mix that we made here, and this one was kind of surprising. We weren't really sure what we were going to get here with this one. What color box crayon we're going to get out of this box. But this is Gray Mist. Really a beautiful color here, brushed out over, again, this clear birch here over a raw wood, full strength, and then of course dialed back here with a rag. And then we put that over our color. Is this tobacco? This is tobacco?
Yeah, that's tobacco.
Sure.
No,
walnut, I thought so. So there's walnut again, it's full strength, and then we'll pull back with a rag here. So this is that color mixed together with Gray Mist, and that produced a really pretty kind of, I don't even know what to call it. It's a brown, but it has a bit of a red tone. It's not pink, just so you can kind of get a feeling for that one, but a very unique color, and we want to show that one to you because everything else was kind of looking in the gray tones, just so you can kind of see it laying here on this sofa, what it might look like. I'll put it closer here to the camera so you can see how that one would look up against this. And it is a kind of a brown, but got a little, I don't even know what to even call the undertone that it has in it. Maybe a rose wood, I don't know. It's not pink. Oh, I don't want to make you think it is pink. All those together make up some really pretty colors, but let's talk about this one. This is the ebony stain, and this is full strength, and then this is the removed with a rag. If you comment with the word stain, it will send you a link to all of these stains on our website. You can also see a video there of a tutorial how to use the stain that's right there in that carousel on the website. So also, if you comment with the word leather, it will send you the link to how to address leather, painting, or staining any leather piece that you have. And you might want to choose this product to update your leather. And if you have a vinyl sofa, you can also use the paint. So I wanted to give you a chance to get this color card here free that does have all of these color samples on it for the stain. And if you haven't had our free sample offer yet, this is the paint. You can get a free sample of all-in-one paint, and this color card is going to come along with that free sample. So this has all of the 30 best colors of the all-in-one paint. as well as an example of all the stain colors on the back. So this is all sprayed on color. So these are really going to be true to the color. Once you receive this at home, you can see them in your own lighting and take a look at it there. These, however, the stain colors are a printed version. Unfortunately, can't do on both sides of the card with the sprayed on, but we have a really good printed example here of the stain colors. I think that is pretty darn accurate, actually. So stain can look so many different ways depending on the wood that it's going over, and of course how much you leave on. Knowing that these are gel stains, they can be put on solid like you see here on this sofa. They can be brushed on pretty solid like we did here over this raw wood, or you can dial them back and have more of a sheer coating like we did here on this desk behind. If you can see that, that was a probably maybe a mid-tone color. We put the tobacco stain over that desk. We had a lot of different finish imperfections in it. Put it on, pulled it back, and hid over a lot of the bad areas that were on that desk, and did that in less than an hour. Also added warm embers around all the trim to really update this desk and to make it quite pretty. I think this one turned out really well, a little mid-century piece that Dakota and I picked up on one of our little shopping sprees here in town. And I think it turned out beautiful for the time that we spent. We didn't strip off anything using this incredible stain product that is very versatile in all that it covers. As you can see, it goes on wood, it goes on leather, it goes on so many different surfaces and cabinets. If you haven't tried it, I suggest trying it on something because it is an amazing product. It doesn't require any sanding or sealers. So you can use this on things that go outside, inside, front doors. If they're fiberglass, if they're vinyl, if they're wood, it doesn't really matter. It will make your door look like wood if that's what you want. So I think it's a great product to give a try, and hopefully you can see something around your home that you might need to use this product on. So anyway, guys, just wanted to show you that and our little experiment here. And don't forget, this free sample offer, including this card, is going to come to you if you comment with the word free sample here in the timeline. And you can get a free sample of our paint. Don't confuse that. It's not of the stain. It's a free sample of the paint, but the stain card will come in that, as well as those 30 best paint colors. So you can kind of get a combination of both. And that way you'll have a visual that you can use at home. So I just wanted to share that information with you here today on the colors. If you have some color thoughts that you would like to maybe see together, we'd be happy to mix those up and share those with you here in the timeline. Just say some of the colors you might want to see mixed up, and we'll try to give you an example. We'll send you a photo of that here in the timeline. So thank you all for joining us. We'll see you on a little bit later on this week. See you. Bye.